Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. My name is Jackson Sims, and today we are continuing with our medieval series playthrough. Last time we played with Guy and Marcus, who are our spy and knight, and the quest took forever. The first one was fine. It was the second one with the sword that was an absolute nightmare to finish. But anyway, we are back, and we have Ominous Tides, Royal Review, Fountain of Legend, Hungry Hungry Hamfest, O Fortuna, Wag the Dog, or the Dragon of Pragon. I'm tempted to do the dragon, but I don't want to kill it. And we don't have a wizard and we don't have a bard. So that's a bit of a problem. So maybe, what do you need? You need a spy, a physician, a wizard, or a merchant. Definitely need a wizard. And you need a priest. That's 3. Oh, that's going to be a huge quest. What about Wag the Dog? Wag the Dog is fine. What's O Fortuna? I kind of like, there's Fountain of Legend. What's Fountain of Legend? Maybe we do Fountain of Legend and we go back to or what's this? This is Royal Review. Maybe we do Royal Review and Fountain of Legend today, and we'll go back to our monarch, Audrey. All right, well, let's read. Royal Review. As a loyal, productive member of Pragon, a tradesperson's livelihood was a boon to the people and thus beholden to the bidding of the kingdom. As such, regular Royal Review was required to garner the sanction of the throne to continue playing a trade. It feels wrong having the monarch be like the inspector, but it's fine. Like, I could do the doctor and that would add to the well-being, but I'm thinking we stick to our plan of having the monarch be who we focus on today. The monarch, more than anyone, was responsible for the development and well-being of the kingdom. To get out amongst the masses and put the keep in order was to ensure the vision of the illustrious future for all of Pragon. And we will use Lady Audrey. Audrey! Yeah, sure, leave it on. That's strange. All I behold is mine to shape and rule as I see fit. But how will I lead this land to its rightful place in the annals of history? All right, so let's choose what we need to do. Where will Lady Audrey direct her regal attention? I will inspect the royal keep, or I will tour Pragon's holdings. I think we'll have her tour, and then she does have her dailies, so let's just get those done and out of the way. Whoa, got that guy. Is he still wearing his peasant outfit? Jesus Christ. Yeah, so we'll have her just finish this. I am going to go the extra mile today and take on more responsibilities. The fuck you are? Oh. No, that was a different guy. Chandler guy and spy guy are not the same guy. Like a spy guy. Hi, spy guy. God damn it. Why is she gotta be so proactive? I think she needs to... Yeah, I was right. Okay. Let's just get her dailies out of the way. Okay, I guess technically I was going to go do her dailies and she's technically now like walking the ground, so it's prompted us. So much majesty to behold. Where shall I begin my review? Touring the civic spaces or a trip to the surrounding outskirts? We want to feed the pit beast, travel to town square, and which location will Lady Audrey travel to? I'll go to the forest. I'll visit the village. Visit the village. Those are our 3 places. However, we are going to, I think, the Judgment Pit anyway, because one of her dailies is to send someone to the stocks. So yeah, there we go. Hello. Oh, it's so sad. The constable's on his way. Very sad. Oh, there he is. Oh god. Anyway, do we have anything to feed the beast? We do not. Ooh, okay. Sample Pragon's water supply. Draw some water. And I guess we'll visit the shop because we need to get meat for the beast anyway. Oh god, maybe don't drink it like that. Oh, Jesus. You had nothing to say about that? You almost died. To the village. I'm gonna have her buy some things. We get her a new sword while we're here, I guess. And grab her some pigeon as well. And I don't know, one or all the venison. All of it. Yes. Returning from the outskirts of Pragon, a sudden stiff breeze carried the salty tang of the ocean, instantly bringing the thoughts of nautical adventures to Audrey. She leveled up. That's nice. And now she wants to go to the docks. Well, too bad. We need to go feed the beast. Oh, this poor person. So sad. Oh my god, when did you buy that? While I'm here, I might as well check my stockades are functioning, and the constable is hard at work. Sadly, I lack a guilty test subject for the stock, so time to improvise. I'm sorry, what? You did. There's one right here. Maybe I should have waited to send this lady. Filthy heathen. Alright, well, we gotta send someone to the stock, so who's it gonna be? Look at this guy. Oh, it should have been Shady. Sorry, Furrier. And then she doesn't even want to see if they work, so I guess we'll head to the docks. She's gotta eat, though. We'll do the stocks, and then I'll take her home to eat. We're here! Oh, she did want to see. Well, too bad. We're already down here. We're gonna board the ship. We'll release the innocent person later. Oops. The crafters and traders of Pragon are an industrious lot. The ship is stocked with crates containing all manner of goods bound for foreign ports. The real question is, how does she sail? Go ahead. Sail along the coast. That's what you want to do, right? Yeah. Goodbye. There she goes. The fog bank was huge. You've been sailing through it for hours when suddenly the lookout began screaming. A pirate ship aimlessly drifted into sight. Gazing upon the ghastly forms floating around the deck, a grim realization came over you. You stumbled upon a ghost ship. Board the ship. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. There's bound to be loot over there. Let's board it or bomb them. Nothing good can come from this. I say we overload the cannons and blow the ship from range. It's the only way to be sure. Would she bomb them? Audrey's a gambler. She might want that loot for her kingdom, you know. Let's board it. On boarding the ship, you were approached by a surprisingly frumpy-looking ghost. I'm the gate master, the ghost needlessly shouted. You tried to ignore him and searched the ship with the odd ghost following you around, ranting about Valdrony and slores or something. Ultimately, you found a few babbles, and what appeared to be a treasure map. As you left, the ghost laminated. Don't leave yet. Maybe if we start dancing, other people will join in. How strange. Oh, that was worth it. We got stuff. We got a ring and a map, and she doesn't seem particularly upset about that. Under a gentle breeze and shining sun, the pleasure cruise along the coast of Pragon was a delight for the sailors and passengers alike. Welcome back, Audrey. You're starving. We gotta go release that person. Who's fight down here? Oh, it's freaking Marcus. Marcus and I think his lover. Oh, it is. That's sweet. Anyway, to the stocks to release this poor person. Oh my god, I forgot that she's not a gambler. She's a drunkard. She likes to drink. That's her thing. And she needs to drink right now. Oops. Oh well, it worked out for us anyway. Sorry about that. May I release you? Go on. You have my sincerest apologies. Rest assured you have done nothing to warrant a trip to the stocks. I just had to ensure our systems of justice was functioning. Here's some coin to accompany my regrets. Oh god, he's mad. Keep this up and I'll send you to the pit. Okay, we gotta go eat and sleep. She's gonna die. Okay, all her needs are dealt with and it is the next day. However, I need to get a parrot and I need to hunt and kill a great bear before I can hail any citizens. Oh wait, no, I can hail her. Okay, maybe I'll hail the people in here because they're easy to get to. Yeah, okay, there we go. Let's just get this out of the way and then we'll go do our dailies. So what do we do? Converse. Okay, well, I'll do that now. Thank you, Lady Audrey. It is a rare ruler indeed who listens to the gripes of the humble subjects. Sometimes life in Pragon can be tough for us commoners, but I feel better knowing we have a compassionate liege to look after us. May the Watcher bless you. Yep, that's me. Go hunt for the great bear. Now we'll do our dailies. No, you gotta be kidding me. That's it? That's all that I had to do? With a sigh of relief and contentment, Lady Audrey headed back to the castle, proud of the fact that her kingdom operated in such an honorable, majestic manner. She's now level 4. Alright, well that feels unearned. Oh, we no longer have the dragon. Okay, well, maybe we do Ominous Tides, because that was cheap. That took like 5 minutes. Wreckage from a ship has washed ashore in Pragon, and along with it, a survivor of a deadly attack which has sunk the vessel. Is this simply another ship lost to the perils of the open sea, or is danger creeping towards the kingdom? You tell me. Investigate the mysterious shipwreck off the coast of Pragon. And we're going to use Audrey again. This is Audrey's day. Strange things are afoot in Pragon. You're right, Audrey. Lady Audrey was on her way to the beach. The fuck she was. She was going to hunt a great bear. Oh, my thing's changed. Okay, well, that makes it easy. Lady Audrey was on her way to the beach to meet with her royal advisor, Brandon. Hours earlier, a sailor had washed ashore along with some ship wreckage. Lady Audrey hoped to learn what had happened out on the waves. Okay, well, let's go do our dailies because we got to pass the edit. And we need to ask 2 citizens about their life. Is there anyone in this castle? Transfer revenue from Tredian taxes to programs that support underprivileged mud pushers in Crafthold, or tax Tredian gem exports to help relieve the mushroom crisis in Crafthold. Why are both of these for Crafthold? Let's do this one. So it will prompt us anyway, so we're just gonna make our way. Let's go to the docks. Looks like they've sorted the wreckage, and there's that poor wretch of a sailor still passed out, I see. Royal Advisor Brandon, where are you? Give me a status report. He's right there. Hello, sir. I'll just walk right by him. Right here, Your Majesty. The guards have searched through the wreckage and can provide further details if you wish to hear them. The sailor is alive, but hasn't yet come to. What do you wish of me? Hi, maybe. Okay, so we gotta choose what we want. We want to revive the sailor. I need information now, or return to the castle and summon our scouts. I don't know. Is this like a must need now? Okay, let's arrive. We need to know what happened. Oh, transfer revenue from Tredony taxes to programs that support underprivileged mud pushers and craft hold. Requires seals of royalty for anyone working in the castle, or enact an additional tax on sale items that were crafted in a different territory. Okay, well, this is the best one. And they all, guys, this isn't the time. Yes, my lady, I shall see what can be done to awaken our drowned guests. Kick him awake. Kick her awake. Where am I? Am I dead? Lady Audrey, come quick. The sailor is waking. Question about the shipwreck. Listen here, fucker. Why are you on my shores? I'm a little disappointed it's a woman. I kind of want a man. I'm alive? Praise be to the Watcher. Hell yeah. Praise be to me. I didn't get a good look at our attackers. They hit us in the middle of the night. Before I knew what was happening, I was thrown into the cold black waves and our ship was burning. We had a crew of 30. You must sail to look for survivors. I beg you. Fine. What a horrible situation. I wonder if the guards have gained any insight from examining the wreckage. I'd better set off soon if there is to be any hope of finding survivors. Well, let's go do that. Might fail this edict. Not long after setting sail, Lady Audrey and her crew came upon a thick fog. Oh, we hit the thick fog, and we got a ghost ship last time. Slow and steady ahead. Keep a swift eye for any debris. The fog enveloped the ship, and all eyes were on the water as the cold fog dampened all sense of direction in a muffled blanket of mist. Wreckage sighted off the starboard bow. Gruesome visage emerged from the mist. A shark-bitten bodies clung to the scattering debris, which marked the watery grave of the bright Destiny. There are no survivors here, my lady. Let us set sail back to Pragon. The wind started to pick up, and the fog began to clear as they turned to head back to the dock. Suddenly, a cannon shot rang out, and a giant splash erupted from the water right next to Audrey's ship. Enemy ship approaches! Full sail ahead! Ready the cannons in case she tries to pursue. After another cannon blast and near miss, the enemy ship dropped its sails and remained hidden in the fog. Lady Audrey and crew returned to Pragon, wondering who the mysterious ship belonged to. Well, shit, we almost died. That's not the ghost ship we met earlier, that's for sure. Welcome back. Yeah, let's go home because we need to do that edict. The seas have always been dangerous, but this kind of aggression cannot go unchecked. I shall confer with Royal Advisor Brandon to decide our course of action. But first, what will I tell Kelly about her crew? Sorry, sharks ate them. Anyway, okay, well, before we break the news, I need to pass another edict. Raise the minimum required wage for all hired apprentices in the kingdom, or melt down excess Tredian gold reserved. The first one. And while we're here, we'll get a drink because Audrey's gonna get angry. We just had the weirdest crash. It's fine, but our settings changed and everything, but it's fine. We're gonna go tell Kelly that she has no family anymore. Oops. How did it go? Did you find any of my shipmates? Have you seen Finding Nemo? Sharkbait. I feared as much. Thank you for your efforts. My condolences. I feel bad for Kelly, but there's nothing that can be done now. I need to head back to the castle and meet with Royal Advisor Brandon and tell him what happened out on the water. Okay, let's go tell Brandon. Brandon, I was viciously attacked. Ooh, is that Marcus? It is. Hello, Marcus. Your ship was fired upon. Come to the tactical map and show me where you were attacked. We were not far off the coast, just a bit south of this position here. They attacked us after we found the wreckage of the other ship. Strange, those waters are known to be especially dangerous. They're close to Tredonian trade routes and sometimes attract pirates from Arbyville, but they generally don't involve other kingdoms in their conflicts. I've summoned our scouts. Hopefully they'll be able to shed some light on the situation. We must be sure that Pragon is prepared in case things become more dire. Okay, where are the scouts? There's one. Talk to him. Your Majesty, there's a sudden increase in Arbyville. There's a sudden increase in Arby and villain fire activity. There are rumors that Dread Captain Clarissa Darktide has called a meeting of the tribunal and that the red and black fleets have been doing heavy recruiting. We should proceed with caution. Okay, tell me about Tredony. How are they doing? My lady, the Tredony Guild Consortium had an emergency meeting with Admiral Horace Mandrake of Tredonian Navy to discuss countermeasures against the increased pirate attacks. I haven't seen things this heated in Tredony before. The Admiral is recommending a full-out assault on the pirates. Okay, let's talk to Bagwell here, since he's apparently next. This is troubling news. Return to your scouting assignments in Arbyville and Tredeny. Continue to gather information and send word back to Pragon. I'll have a word with Lieutenant Bagwell about our kingdom's security. If war is coming, we need to be prepared. Ugh, diseased. Yes, Your Majesty. Yes, Your Majesty. Go away, Brendan. See that our forces are prepared, Lieutenant Bagwell. We may have avoided battle for now, but there is a war brewing, and I have a bad feeling we haven't seen the last of it. Okay, now what? Should probably go to sleep. Or not. That was also really quick. This is really just like discombobulating. I don't know what the word is. It feels weird considering the last quest was so bloody long. Lady Audrey discovered the fate of the shipwrecked sailor Kelly's ship and crew, but the reason behind the attack remained a mystery. Pragon's ship was attacked at sea by an unknown enemy. Meanwhile, scouts reported that Tredeny and Arbyville are on the brink of war. A storm looms on the horizon of Pragon. And we level up. Yay! You just completed Watcher Who for 10 points towards your Watcher achievement. Nice. Okay. I think we end this off with Fountain of Legend. Of all the strange tales shared in Pragon, the Fountain of Legend was the most told, a miraculous pool that granted every wish to those who could find it. Many had tried in vain to find proof of its existence, but what if someone actually did find it? What wonders would await that worthy soul? Okay, wait. This is just like items. They're not actually. Let's put in the mill, because this adds up the well-being and the knowledge. The mill is ingenious representation of state and art technology, harnessing the powers of both water and wind to grind grain and provide a stable supply of food to the kingdom. So I'll place that, because that's like you don't get anything from that. And then maybe this fountain here. The pavilion is an elegant monument dedicated to the Watcher that serves as a testament to the people's faith. Looks weird without like a church nearby, but I think it's fine. Oh, we still have points. Should we get the lighthouse? A rather curious looking building. The lighthouse is located on the most easterly point of town. The tower has an eternal light that acts as a beacon for passing ships. Yes. All right. That's it. That's all I'm putting. I don't think that would unlock anything else. No. Fountain of Legend. People are born with both light and dark sides. Some cannot overcome their baser nature. Others dare not try. But heroes are defined by overcoming adversity. A difficult path, but the rewards are great indeed. Who shall discard the imperfect trappings of everyday life and seek to become a legend? A legendary trait is available in this quest. Oh, I get to choose. Oh, none of these are Audrey. Oh, maybe we shouldn't then. Maybe we shouldn't. Could continue. Maybe we continue. Let's continue with the pirate stuff. The incident. New information from Pragon scouts indicates that the conflict between Arbyville and Tredeny has escalated. Emissaries from both territories have requested that Pragon play host to a summit between the Pirate Tribunal and the Guild Consortium. Lady Audrey the Great must prepare the kingdom to help resolve the conflict. Summit for peace. Gain pirate or guild allegiance. Ooh, we're picking our allegiance. As tensions rise between the Tredeny Guild Consortium and Arbyville pirate fleets, Pragon finds itself in the middle of an epic conflict. Let's go. Some time has passed since the sailor washed ashore in Pragon, and Lady Audrey the Great had found the gruesome remnants of a sunken ship just off the coast. Life in Pragon had continued unhindered, and people tended to their daily business with little thought of the conflicts in foreign lands. Lady Audrey had ordered a new sword from the smithy in the village and had just received word that it was finished and ready to be picked up. I bought you a sword! Do I feel like a stroll down to the village, or shall I have Tamsin the servant retrieve the blade for me? We'll go get it, but who shall retrieve the sword? A monarch doesn't mix with commoners. Tamsin the servant shall retrieve the sword for me. Or I could use a good walk and some fresh air. I shall retrieve the sword myself. I just got a sword though. This one, but be that way. Where am I going? Who's Master Sword Darcy? Where is Master Sword Darcy? Yes, a walk to the town square is just what I need. Won't people be surprised to see their monarch mixing up with the commoners? Should I change my clothes or go as is? How should I appear to my subjects? Go as is. They should know it's you. You should mingle with your commoners. Go get your sword. Who the heck is this lady? Oh my gosh, all the way at the gate. Hello. I'm sure you'll be quite pleased with your new sword, Majesty. I crafted it to my highest standards. Suspicious. Time to give this blade a whirl. What shall I test it on? So many things to slice in so little time. Okay, well, maybe we spar. What do we need to do? Test out a new sword. Can I spar him? It is better than the longsword. Shall I test my sword on you? Oh, I could have done a dummy. Well, shit, too late. He seems up for it. Friendly sparring match will let me put this sword through the paces. Nice job, Audrey. Nice. What the? The last blow caused the sword to crack. Time to have a word with the swordsmith. What? Oh, you're joking. Kill her. You. Bitch, my sword broke. It's not my fault. Quality materials have been scarce, and the trending guild consortium has been charging outrageous prices. I had to use brittle crudium infusion instead of mithril. So ask, I would have given you mithril. Reuven has like 80 pieces. I have half a mind to send you to the stocks or the pit for deceiving me, Darcy. The pit. The pit. I should speak with Royal Advisor Brandon about this. It wouldn't benefit the guild consortium to price itself out of sales. Something must be influencing this behavior. Fine, sharpen that sword. Just right in front of her. I want her to know that we could stab her at any means. I will kill you. Where's Brandon? He is at home. Go talk to Brandon. The guild has been raising their prices. They claim it has to do with their conflict with the pirates. I've just received a letter from the guild consortium and the pirate tribunal about the situation. They've requested that Pragon play host to submit to a summit so that the guild and the pirates can sign a peace treaty on neutral ground. Okay. This will be a good opportunity for us to gain influence with the Armory and Villainy fleets and the threatening guilds. Send a response that Pragon will be honored to mediate the agreement. I shall figure out how best to prepare for our guests. A tense situation such as this can be made or broken by the smallest of details. Right away, my lady. Let's have some pigeon soup and sleep, and then we'll deal with what we need to do later. Oh God. Let's see. We'll need food, music, and definitely some security. As fortune would have it, I believe there are some traveling musicians down near the front gate today. Which arrangements shall I make to ensure our guests feel most welcome? What do we need to do while she's sleeping? Request a song from each musician at the front gate. Discuss security arrangements with Lieutenant Bagwell, and then we'll get to choose what food. Oh, and our dailies came in. Okay, maybe we do the dailies first. Oh, a dream. Mysterious shuffling sounds slowly began to stir Lady Audrey the Great from her slumber. With sudden alarm, she realized that there was another presence in the room. Lying perfectly still, Audrey quickly weighed her options. Take a peek. If Lady Audrey the Great could carefully get a peek at the intruder without being detected, maybe she could decide the best course of action. Or feign sleep. In time, the presence would leave on its own, or at least give Lady Audrey the Great a better opportunity to react to the intrusion. Feign sleep. Lady Audrey the Great steadied her breathing as the sound drew closer. Even with eyes squeezed shut, she was keenly aware of the presence hovering over her own form. With a sudden soft rustle, the presence was gone, and a lump materialized beneath Audrey's pillow. That's it, just money. We'll read the docket once we get up, because that needs done. Again. So our dailies are almost done. Let's start with discussing arrangements with Bagwell because he's right here. There's two ways we can handle security, my lady. We can show off our power by stationing guards in highly visible positions, or we can keep things on the down low by wearing disguises. What do you wish, your majesty? All right, which security arrangements shall be made? Show off might, highly visible guards to ensure a strictly safe environment, or convert confidence. Less visible security will help keep tensions low. Let's do low. Yes, your majesty. I should go make the arrangements for some suitably subtle disguises. Now that I've made sure the meeting will be secure, I want to make sure our guests feel, shall we say, comfortable. A visit to the town square is always good when looking for some big talent. Yeah, I'm on my way, because I gotta send this person to the stocks anyway. 2 birds, 1 stone. Get out of here. Who's this? The constable's on their way. This is flirtatious wench Lacey. Okay. Hello. Oh my, very welcoming indeed. And this is courtesan. She's fighting with a child. Why are you guys flirting? What's going on here? How courteous. I'm sure you would make even the stuffiest aristocrat go rose cheek. You both certainly have your own distinct flavor when it comes to showing hospitality. Which of you would make the best impression on my guests? I think Lacey. What kind of food should be prepared? Fresh fruit or gourmet? Our guests will be treated to the finest foods while in Pragon. What do I need to do? Hire a greeter. I'm gonna hire you. Oh, maybe I shouldn't. There is an image we need to uphold. I like her though. Oh, hire her. It's fine. Please come to my castle. Thank you, your majesty. I'll make sure your guests will remember their time in Pragon. Good. Or else it's the stocks with you. And then let's request a song from these two because we have to go to the village anyway. Hello. Oh, you're cute. Can he stop playing? How am I supposed to know who's having such complex phrasing, such elegant melodies? I can't tell who's playing what. Okay, well, judging off this, you win, Talia. All right, let's go talk to the other guy now. Who is this? Shame. I like him better. Oh, everyone loves him. Aha, what biting lyrics. What a ribald refrain. Bravo. Unfortunately, I only need one. Now, who shall it be? It's going to be this guy. All right, well, I'm going to go get the boar meat and 3 cheese, and then I'll be back, and I'm picking you. There, that should be enough for the meeting. Now, to bring this to Tamsin, the servant, so she can prepare it. Okay, I just want to kind of get to know him. He's kind of cute. Oh, he's a guild enemy. That's not going to work. He's a jokester, chivalrous, but he's a guild enemy, and we can't have a guild enemy enemy on the throne. But he can play music for us. I'll be sure this party is off ye old chain. You made the right choice, your majestiness. I know I did. Taman or Tasman. Here, take this. Go make food. Yes, my lady. I'll make sure to have fine spreads set out for when our guests arrive. Good. I gotta go eat. Now that the preparations have been made, I should check in with Royal Advisor Brandon to get an update on when our guests are expected to arrive. We will do that after we eat. You know, I'm thinking maybe we can get her a new bed. What kind of beds we got? Like, these do not look comfortable, but maybe. Oh, that matches. Just gonna do some redecorating. I don't know if I like it. Okay, what if we go back? I know a bed is required. Okay, and then maybe we can change this to like a light. Yeah, to that green. Yeah, that seems more like her. There we go. All right, we ate. We're good. Let's go talk to Brandon and get a status report. Brandon! Brandon, your horse is still moving, even though... Oh my god, that was strange. I've received word that both parties should be arriving in Pragon soon. Might I suggest that you take some time to make yourself presentable before they get here? I've taken the liberty of having the servants lay out a special bath oils and minerals for you. Take your pick of whichever type of bathwater suits you, my lady. Okay. Ooh, wildflower seawater. Get out of the bath. Wildflower. Get, sir. Get out. There's no time to be baptized. There we go. Okay. Bath time. Seawater may have been better for our pirate friends, though. Oh, she said better wine. That was shitty wine. Nothing says royalty like the subtle scent of fresh wildflowers. Hopefully, people will arrive before the scent wears off. Yeah, hopefully. Gussy up. Check yourself out. Lady Audrey the Great, I must speak with you. The Arbian Village... The pirates have arrived. What is it, my friend? Dread Captain Clarissa Darktide has arrived with her entourage. They await you at the beach, my lady. They can't come to the fucking castle. Fine. I will go to the beach. You need to see the doctor. The pirates were coming ashore as Lady Audrey the Great arrived. In front was Dread Captain Clarissa Darktide, leader of the Red Fleet. Her daughter, Misty Darktide, followed behind. To her left was Black Sail Corbin Ravenscar, the leader of the Black Fleet and the newest member of the Pirate Tribunal. Dread Captain Darktide called out as Lady Audrey the Great approached. Hello. Greetings, Lady Audrey the Great. I am Dread Captain Clarissa Darktide of the Arby Villain Red Fleet. These are my Black Sail, Corbin Ravenscar of the Black Fleet, and Misty Darktide, my daughter. Gracious greeting. She's gonna beat you with that telescope. Actually, she just... right on her head. You speak like you smell. A bit too sweet for my taste. Still, we are honored by your gracious welcome. Let us be off to the Castle Pragon to get this thing started. I knew you would not appreciate it. That is unfortunate. What am I doing here? Escort the pirates. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Let's go. My lady, the Tredenies have arrived at the forest path. I shall look after our guests so that you may go welcome the Tredenies. We shall await your arrival in the reception hall. Audrey. Okay, to the forest. Hello. Guild Lord Demetrius Landgrab. Oh my god, he's a Landgrab. Strolled importantly into the clearing, accompanied on his left by his son, heir Dakun Landgrab, who wore the bored look of a well-to-do noble with no interest in his father's business. Behind them was Admiral Horace Mandrake, leader of the Tredenian fleet. His face was grim and his eyes hard as the Guild Lord called to Lady Audrey the Great. Who's the son? Are you the son? Where is your son? Is this the son? Looks like a baby face. We're not going to go for that, I don't think. Greetings, Lady Audrey the Great. I am Guild Lord Demetrius Landgrab of the Tredonian Guild Consortium. I have pronounced that word like 5 different ways throughout this whole video. These are Admiral Horace Mandrake and my son, heir Dakun Landgrab. Hello. You speak as sweetly as you smell, Lady Audrey the Great. I'm glad to see Pragon has been able to remain neutral in this conflict so far. It must be difficult with Dread Captain Clarissa Darktide's fleets harassing the ships along your coast. Let us be off to the castle. Yeah, let us be off to the castle. No offense, Lady Audrey the Great, but I would not have expected the security detail of Pragon to look like a pack of inelegant buffoons. Let us pray that Captain Darktide's gang can keep their composure long enough for us to sign this treaty. Why do you guys look like a bunch of fools? It is you and your snake tongue we should be worried about, Landgrab. Now let us attend to our business so that we may sooner be rid of each other's company. How do I start this? Everyone's in the kitchen. Why? Oh, start the summit. There we go. Ah, your sword. It is in my face. This paper isn't yours. They're apparently a couple. News to me. As leader of the host kingdom for this peace summit, I, Lady Audrey the Great of Pragon, hereby bring this meeting to order. As in tradition, each side is required to present an offering of goodwill. You will now exchange your offerings that we may begin steps towards reconciliation. Okay, hand over the goods, bitches. The Black Sail and Admiral exchanged gifts. On behalf of the combined fleets of Arbyville, I, Black Sail Corbin Ravenscar, present the golden spyglass of clarity. Is that the spyglass she almost whacked me with? Its lens can see through even the thickest fog. On behalf of Guild Consortium and Royal Tredonian Navy, I, Admiral Horace Mandrake, present the jeweled compass. Its needle will always point away from danger. Very nice. And now, if I may have your attention, I will announce the next part of the summit. Continue the summit. I need a drink. And now, before the signing of the treaty, we will follow a long-standing tradition in Pragon, the giving of gifts, whereas gifts are given to the monarch, who in this case happens to be me. Dread Captain Clarissa Darktide and Guild Lord Demetrius Landgrab, have you brought your gifts for me? Seems a bit much. Aye. Yes, and we both agree that our gifts are better suited for use outdoors. For that reason, we shall present your gifts at the town square. Okay, sure. I'm gonna make some wine because I need to be drunk for this. Oh, this looks nice. Who brought me the torture chair? Received the gift from the captain. Lady Audrey the Great, I present you with a gift which I found most useful in getting to the bottom of a complicated matter, a multi-purpose interrogation chair. I've had my servants place a chair here for demonstration purposes. Have a look. Put him in the chair. Okay, sorry, body. You're going in a chair, babe. That be some great playing from your musician friend there, but mayhaps he can take a break and try out ye new chair. Ye can. Get in the chair. I kind of like this one better. Get in a chair, bitch. I don't want to. Get in. Well done. Now that the subject is secured in the chair, go ahead and try out some questioning techniques while they fight. As you can see, this chair can be quite useful for many purposes. The chair here is just for demonstration purposes. We've shipped a new one to the village for you to pick up and use as you see fit. I'm sure you will find it invaluable. Release him. I will get my gift from this dead man now. Oh my god. Ma'am. What did you do to him? I present you with one of Tredony's finest hunting falcons, a gift much more interesting and useful than some barbaric chair, right? It will come to you when you use its whistle to call it. Why don't you give it a shot now? I will. Well done. Now try giving your falcon a command. Say go hunting. Go hunting. It's so pretty. Look at it. Suits us. Now if he'd just get out of the way. Excellent, Lady Audrey the Great. You're a natural falconer. Now we just have to wait for your bird to return. Sometimes they find prey very quickly, and other times it takes a few hours. I like your parrot, or your macaw. The bird has returned. And he brought some pigeon meat. Ah, look, your bird has returned. There are many other commands your falcon will respond to. I'm sure you will enjoy getting to know your new pet. I will. Nice, nice, nice. Now I have to go and get my present from the shop. So let's go do that. Lady Audrey the Great was greeted by an unruly group of pirates as she approached the village. We've got your new interrogation chair right here, a pirate said, gesturing to a spiked wooden chair with various persuasive instruments hanging off it. We've had it shipped to the village, and it was too heavy to carry to your castle. I'm sure you'll have no trouble with it, though. Lady Audrey the Great received an interrogation chair from the pirates. It's been placed in the monarch's inventory. Okay. I thank you both for your generous gifts. Let us return to the reception hall. She's gonna get a debuff because I didn't do her dailies, but that's fine. Oh god, what happened to him? Oh god, what happened to them? What is the meaning of this? Darktide, you're behind this. Admiral Mandrake, wake up. What happened? Where's my son? Meanwhile, I'm just making some stew. I'm behind this. I'm behind this? This reeks of your schemes, Landgrab. Where's Misty, my daughter? If you've harmed a hair on her head, I'll use your ears to patch my sails and your tongue to swab the poop. Oh, they all get up at the same time. Cool. Hold on, they're waking up. Let us speak to them before we jump to conclusions. I'm going to go the extra mile today. No, you're not. Ignore that. She's not doing that. Okay, ask him what happened here. And then ask him what happened here. What happened? Oh, Jesus. I was sitting here passing the time when a strange green fog suddenly filled the room. I grew dizzy and started to lose my balance. I remember seeing some shadowy figures as I fell to the floor. They looked like pirates to me, but I was unable to get a good look before I passed out. Prejudice prick. Oh, he's also angry. They look like pirates, he says. Ha! He's telling the truth about the fog, but it's obvious we're being set up by these conniving merchants. The jeweled compass I was holding is gone, stolen when I was knocked unconscious. I bet some moles to snake skins that Air Dankin Landgrab took it while I was passed out, then fled. I told you it was foolish to expect the guild lord Demetrius Landgrab to honor his word, Clarissa. Great, here we go. So quick to blame my son Dagon, but you'll notice that Dread Captain Clarissa Darktide's daughter Misty is nowhere to be found either. The whole idea of the treaty was a mistake. I should have known better. Come, Admiral Mandrake, we're leaving. You haven't seen the last of us, Darktide. Mark my words. Oh shit, that didn't go well. Not very intimidating when you're covered in bandages. Hop off. All right, everyone is cleared out. Royal Advisor Brandon, I need a word with you. He's in there, but I'm gonna go write these laws quick, and then we'll talk to him. Brandon, what happened? Well, that fell apart rather spectacularly, didn't it, Brandon? It certainly did, my lady. I have a sinking feeling that this is just the beginning of our troubles. Praegon now sits in a precarious position with this conflict. We have options, Brandon. Depending on how we manage our relationship with the pirate fleets and the guild consortium, we may be able to turn this conflict to our advantage. I'll expect regular updates on how each side is faring with their war. Oh fuck, that's right, we're gonna be going to war. Oh shit, yeah, we unlocked their war. We're kind of on the Arborist side for some reason. Although the summit had broken down the chaos, Lady Audrey the Great was confident that through careful management of the guild and pirate relations, the situation could be turned to Praegon's advantage. And she's level 6. Nice! We've unlocked the war effort. Would we like to learn more about the war effort gauge? So these pirate quests are specifically Trinity and Arbyville war quests that are new to The Sims through Pirates and Nobles. After completing the quest called the Incident, the war effort gauge will be unlocked. This tracks your kingdom's allegiance with the two feuding territories, with Arbyville on the left and Tredeny on the right. Your kingdom's allegiance in the war will change depending on the choices you make in the future war-related quests. This will be displayed on the quest completion screen and will also be available in the Kingdom Aspects panel. The war effort gauge can also be seen in the territory map by clicking on the Clashing Swords icon in the upper right hand. Flames will appear on the map where Arbyville and Tredeny are located. The territory with more flames is losing the war. Okay, keeping the war effort gauge neutral or fully on one side will provide benefits for your kingdom. Hovering over the gauge will display the tooltips explaining the benefits. Ooh, I wonder if we should stay neutral or pick a side. Anyway, it doesn't matter because that's a problem for next episode. So let's see what quests have unlocked. We got a missing child, a pirate's life for me. I don't think we'll do this one. Fountain of Legend or Fortuna, the blacksmith's apprentice, turncoats, 7 mechanical arts, or the sinister sorcerer. I'm thinking the sinister sorcerer because we can add the wizard. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if you have a preference on what quest we should do. If you don't, I'm just going to pick one like usual. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!